of the brands going. Now, guys, today we're going to be talking about, this is day one. So we're going to be talking about your opportunity to grow your YouTube, even if you're a complete beginner. This is day one of the YouTube challenge. So welcome everybody. I'm so excited to have you guys here. I want to just take a look at everybody who's here and I want to start shouting out your names. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I want to pack it with insane value. And over the next 5 days, I'm going to deliver all of the biggest, best piece of advice that I have for you. And I know some of you have seen me grow my coding YouTube channel. And you guys have saw how with Clever Programmer, we grew it from 0 to 830,000 subscribers and 0 to over 30 million views. And I'm going to be sharing some of those secrets with you. If you are excited, drop it in the comments below and let me know. All right, awesome. All right, I see we're starting to get people live on the Facebook group as well. That is absolutely beautiful. So here we go, guys. Now, here's what I want you guys to do right before we start this training. Please go ahead and turn off your phones and put Do Not Disturb on. Because what I want you to do is I want you to be able to get maximum value out of this training. And I've packed it with value. So if you go ahead and do me that favor, then we can just dive deep and get straight into it. All right. Sounds fair enough. All right, let's do this. So, you guys can follow me if you want on my Instagram as well. I have a new Instagram. It's called Rafe Kazi. And what I'm interested now in a lot of it is I want to help people learn how to grow their own brands. And so there's tons of examples that I'm going to be sharing with you in just a second. So you guys can actually tag me in your stories right here on Instagram and I'll actually repost you guys. And I think that'll be super, super cool. All right. We got Manohar, we got George Martin, we got Stardom, we got Nikhil. Hey, let's go, guys. I am so freaking excited. This is beautiful. All right. And you guys can actually shoot me a text at this number as well. And this allows you to be able to get in touch with me directly. All right. So this is a text access. And if you guys go ahead and do that, it also allows you to be easily get like reminders for the daily trainings. And if we have any extra secrets or valuable things, we'll share them with you from here. All right. Awesome. So guys, how did I grow Clever Programmer from 0 to 836,000 subscribers? How did I do this? And keep in mind, I am not the smartest kid. I've had a lot of like weird difficulty growing up. Some of you guys might have known my story. But I'm somebody from Pakistan, didn't even know English when I came here, and kind of went from 2nd grade to 7th grade. And really weird things, like I didn't even know what a notebook was. I didn't know how to write essays, and I would write them in like size 72 font, green colored Comic Sans. I didn't know, oh, you have to write it in 12 size fonts. So how does that kid go and grow a coding channel to this much? And, you know, it doesn't mean it has to be coding. You can really grow a channel or YouTube around whatever your passion truly is. So who am I? This is a little bit about me. I was making $104,000 a year at 21 as a freelance developer. I've taught hundreds of thousands of students to like learn programming and coding. That was my passion. Teaching people coding has been my passion. And Clever Programmer is all about teaching people how to code. And I became a millionaire at the age of 25. And now I want to share all of those insights with you guys. Are you guys excited about this, by the way? Does this pump you guys up? Because it gets me going. And here we are with our YouTube stats. Beautiful. And now, guys, there's tons of YouTube channels out there, and especially if you guys are here and maybe you're, you know, some of you guys, I know one of you I've talked to, you're a professional comedian. Some of the people here are developers. So like, I know that you guys are all, like amongst different walks of life, and go ahead and let me know what are your skills and what type of walk of life like you are a part of. Man, I love seeing this. Yo, Joey, let's go. Stacy is pumped. That is awesome. I want to see if I can find a way to make this. Let me know what are your skills and what type of walk of life like you are a part of. Oops. So yeah, I want to just
love
make
seeing
sure
this.
that I can actually view this Facebook stream and see the chat. Okay, beautiful. All right, here we go. Awesome. So I have Carl Sarfian here, Blaine Young, Ricardo, let's go. Pedro, let's go. Awesome. Seho Lim in the house. Yo, Seho, it's about time you start learning YouTube too now, my friend. Sayuri is here. Beautiful. Logan. Shivang says, let's do this. All right, let's do this. So now there's tons of channels, right? There's Traversy Media for coding. You have this other channel, DevEd, for coding. You have this channel, Aaron Jack, Joe Matek. He grew his YouTube channel. So like these are examples of channels that are coding related. I'm also growing my personal channel on YouTube where I'm just talking about things that really matter to me and what I'm about. And a lot of the things that are on my mind is business related, marketing related, and I am running a real business with between 15 to 20 employees. So those are the things I want to talk about and share. And so I'm growing and I'm about to break my first 1,000 subscribers on this new brand as well. All right. So I'm pretty excited about that. And now here is how like YouTube really works, right? So I want to actually just go here and let me ask you guys a question. Would you guys like to see my like real behind the scenes stats on my YouTube channel? Can I share with you my actual YouTube analytics from Clever Programmer? Gabby says, I am pumped. This is real gold. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you guys for being here. So let me share something with you guys, right? Let's go to I'm going to take you guys literally behind the scenes and show you guys how my, like literally all the analytics on my YouTube. So here we go. So this is Clever Programmer that you guys are actually looking at. All right. This is what's happening in the last 28 days. I can switch to the last 90 days, but check this out, right? This YouTube channel right now, it's getting about 56,000 views, 62,000 views a day, 76,000 views a day, 57,000 views a day, 62,000 on November 14th. And you guys can also see how much YouTube is paying me. So YouTube here is paying me $4,665 so far this month. I can switch over here and you can see how much YouTube is paying me on the daily revenue. All right. So here's $176, $175, $413, $168 on November 3rd, November 14th. Now, I don't want to make it seem like it's easy. It's a lot of hard work and it's a long process, it's a long journey. But I just want to ask you guys, how many of you guys would be excited if you woke up and you just were paid $157 for like something you were already passionate about and just sharing with the world? And then you woke up another day and you had a check come in for $171. And then the other day, $218. Would that be exciting for you guys? And again, I'm not trying to make it sound like some easy thing that you can do overnight. I'll also show you the hard work that's required. But I just want to get a sense of like, does it actually excite you? Because if it doesn't, you're not going to like want to do a lot of things. So Joey's excited about it. Raul, Charity, Cooper. Awesome. So let me show you guys like what it actually looks like in reality. Okay. So you guys are seeing all the wins, but if I go lifetime, I'm showing you guys my highlights of what's happening here. That's what you guys were looking at. All right. Here's what nobody fucking looks at or knows about. This right here. That. What was happening here, guys? Can somebody tell me in the chat what was going on at that point? And by the way, guys, this is day 1 of the YouTube challenge. If you want to participate in this YouTube challenge, make sure that you have signed up for the Facebook group and make sure that you have like sent a text where it asks you, all right? So make sure you're in the Facebook group. It's in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube right now. So here, nothing is happening, right? Joey just said nothing is happening. There's nothing going on right here, all right? This is what you have to get through to actually make it about something that where people will start viewing you, where people will actually start following you, where people will actually start believing in you. It's actually like a really long journey to get to here. The problem with most people that happens is they have the expectation of this. So they literally start with this in mind. You're never going to make it through this, right? If your eyesights are set on this thing, it's kind of like going to work out and every day just being angry. Like, why do I not have a fucking six pack? Like every single day you get done working out, you look in the mirror and you're like, you suck. You don't have a six pack. So it's just as crazy as that. You got to actually set your sights on this. And how many of you guys would like that you get to share something you're passionate about and you get to make a living out of it? Show of hands, drop it in the comments. How many? Right? And also I want to ask you, you don't need to make millions of dollars, right? How much would you want to be able to make to be able to, like, would you be happy if just step one, you could make a living out of it? Like make a living out of sharing what you know on YouTube. So whether you are into cooking and you're sharing tips about cooking, whether you're into professional comedy and you're sharing comedy, or you're into being a developer and you want to just share things about coding or whatever journey that you're on, would it be cool to be able to make a living out of it or some side income out of it? Right? So that's something else I want you to think about. And I also want you to think about, is this something you want to just pursue as a hobby? Or is this something like if you were getting results, you would really seriously commit to? Because I think like if you want to go on this journey, those things are good to think about ahead of time so you kind of know what you're getting into. Joey says all of them for me. Jeanette says yes. Olivia says yes, yes, yes. Ricardo says even as a side job, I would be happy. That is awesome. Let me see where the comments are because I used to be able to pop up comments. All right, here we go. Nice. So we have Steven, and Steven is like, yes. Beautiful. All right. And guys, if you try to do the text thing and it doesn't work, that's okay. Don't worry about it too much. But like, make sure you actually at least give it a try. All right, cool. Now, let me actually zoom in on this period where nothing was happening, okay? So let me go here and let me talk to you about, so let's go to, I'll go to 2016 is where I got started, right? Take a look at this. March through November, okay? Or let's just say March through October, all right? Do you guys see how March through October, look at the amount of views I'm getting. I'll click. First of all, I made $10. And look at my views March through October. Think about this. I got no more than $10 and I was getting maybe 2 views, 4 views, 8 views, 16 views, 12 views. March to October is almost 10 months. I got my first breakthrough in December. So that's actually like 10 months long, right? Now, in reality, I also wasn't producing much content. So if you guys see here, I only made 2 videos here, right? And then I only made like 1 video here in 2016. You guys see that? But then like this is where I actually took it seriously in August. And once I took it seriously and started making videos, it started actually taking off faster. Yep. Joey says that's basically me. That's the thing, Joey. Like everybody goes through that part of the journey. So don't feel alone in that. That is like completely and totally part of the journey to actually getting to where you want to get to, because it feels completely stagnant. But then if I fast forward that to, let's just say, I'll fast forward this to 2017 and we'll just go to the month of like January, right? And watch what happens. Boom. You guys see that? I get my big breakthrough in like around December, right? And this is where it starts to like take off and we get 11,000 subscribers. Boom. And now it's like taking off. I don't even have the option for monetization. Yep. Matt Short says, what happened in August? Lots more video production. Yes. So a lot of video production happened around August and October because that's when I decided to just go, okay, now I'm going to take it seriously. And I found a way to start producing a lot of videos. And where I built my channel, right? Like this that you guys see, this hustle right here, this was built in a 1 hour window. Okay. So I used to go to, I would go to work. I would go to my college, and I had full-time call. Like, I would go to college, I'd come back, and then I would go and do a bunch of part-time jobs. So whether I was teaching coding to people or I was teaching like chess to people, and I would drive and I would do a lot of freelancing work, I would come home, I would leave home at 6 a.m. and I would come home at 9 p.m. Okay, so I had like really long days. And I would take the train in Chicago, and it would be like freezing cold. And within that, when I would come back home, but I only had a window of 1 hour between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. That was like my 1 hour window. In that 1 hour window, I essentially grew my channel. That's where I would make the videos. So every time I got home, I had 1 hour, and then I would just get to work. And a lot of people are like, so what does that mean? Like, were you coming up with the idea in that 1 hour too? No, for me, I was using the chemistry class at college, and in that chemistry class, I would actually come up with the video ideas. So in that chemistry class, I'd be sitting there, and I'd be like, if I go to YouTube and we switch to your channel, and let's go here, videos, and let me sort by oldest, right? And this is where I would come with my video ideas. I would be like, oh, I'll make tutorial part 2. And then I'm like, all right, I'll make a Fibonacci video because I learned Fibonacci. I'll make tutorial part 3. And as I was learning coding, this is the important part I want you guys to understand. As I was learning coding, I wasn't that good at coding yet. As I was learning it, I was teaching it on YouTube. Does that make sense? As I was learning it, like even this, like look at this video. I never thought for it to get 50,000 views. It's literally fucking called Coursera R Programming Week 2 Assignment 1. Look at the name of this.
Non-usable values.
R Programming Week 2 Assignment 1 Pollutant Mean Walkthrough Part 1. You guys think that I made this video for it to blow up on YouTube? Like, just honestly, like, answer this question. I made this video for just one student who I was working with at the time, and I wanted to help him. Like, there's really basic stuff here, right? I'm like writing a for loop, but it helped a lot of people. Even a PhD student, Andrew Jones, is like, yo, I'm a PhD student trying to get my head around R. This is a great resource. So I learned something, and then I, boom, shared it. So for you guys, it doesn't matter whether it's for coding or it's for something completely different. If you learn something, you can just share it. And here's a really crazy thing that's happening, right? I actually helped my brother jump on YouTube, and I helped start the channel with him. And look at this. He started, if I go to oldest, he started literally 1 year ago, right? And he started talking about, he's like, nobody's going to listen to me talk about colors and color grading and all that stuff. He started talking about a year ago, and boom, look at that. He's made 132,000 subscribers. And with a lot of hard work and effort and energy, he cleared over $1 million in the last 12 months. So those are some crazy results, but this is kind of just to share with you like what is possible. And if you actually follow these steps, it's really, really possible, I think, for everyone who's going to put in that effort, right? With that said, the disclaimer I will make is kind of like LeBron James, right? Like, and Gary Vee talks about this, and I love it. He goes, everybody who touches the basketball, like, but doesn't mean you're going to be LeBron James. So there's definitely some talent at play. But even with that said, there's nothing that you can't learn. My brother had a background in doing video. Me, I had a background in doing nothing. All my brother taught me is like, this is how you open Final Cut Pro. And that was as far as my training went. And I was like, got it. And then I just got to work and made like 490 videos with that. So it's really like up to you how far you want to take it. I don't have any professional education. I'm a college dropout. I didn't go to film school. So yeah. Yeah, you can grow your channel about many, many different things, right? Here is another one of the people who's actually one of my clients, and he works with us. And I'll show you this, right? So take a look at this. He is making videos on just communication skills, and take a look at this, right? He broke 11,000 subscribers, and now he's getting close to a point where he can actually make a living from his channel. And some of the other things I'm going to share with you guys is ad revenue on YouTube is not the only way to make an income on YouTube, by the way, guys. Most people think it's just ad revenue. No, like from my ad revenue, I've only made $97,000. But by selling my products, I've made over $2.6 million under the age of 26. So that's to just show you that the real game is actually like understanding how YouTube, you can use it to then actually even sell something if you really wanted to like scale it up. But if you're not worried about scaling it up and just living your passion, you can just like go with ad revenue and be fine. Okay. So, right, this is he sits there and he just talks about like listening skills and explaining Irvin Goffman's expressive order. Like what the, right? And look at the viewership that it has. Here's another video, presentation of self and impression management.
Hi everybody, it's Bruce Lambert from.
Right? This is a pretty good video because he has really good like content in there. But if you look at the video, it's pretty simple, right? He shot it with the webcam. It's like fairly straightforward. There's no fancy editing, right? So do you guys feel, the people who are here, do you feel like you could sit in front of the camera and talk for a few minutes and then just like hit the button to stop? Can you guys do that? Is there something that you can share with people that might help them that you can just speak for? You don't need to be able to speak to it for more than just a few minutes, right? Like some of my videos I'll show you that are actually really, really popular and like really, really blew up the channel. If I actually sort by most popular videos, they're just like few videos that really blew up the entire channel. And some of them like are pretty simple. Some of them are pretty complicated and there's a lot of editing that happened. And so that's where like if you can do that, that'll like help you blow up even faster. So that was one of my things. I want to make sure my videos are good. Right? But here, this video, if you look at it, most of the time I'm sitting there and talking.
Language. Because once you learn the concept of language as a human being, it's a way to express your emotions and ideas to other people. Once you learn that at its very core, you can transfer over to any other language. Things. Why you might want.
Like, look at that. I didn't even edit my gulps. Like, I'm literally gulping fucking in the video. Like, and like it's just there. So you can even have videos where it's fairly unedited and you can sit there and talk. Do any of you guys think you can sit in front of a camera and talk? Devin says that's all I do now. Matt Short says nope, that's what's holding me back. So bluntly, how do you get the balls to do that? Oh, okay, I love that. So that's a great question. I like when we get into like questions and answers, guys. I think that's where I can provide you the most value. So if you can think of questions and ask me, I would love to answer them. And if like Nas or anybody, Frankie or Aaron, if you guys see really good questions, you can just like give them to me, like good ones, not just like generic, but something like I would love to answer them. So when it comes to speaking in front of the camera, for me, it was pretty scary. So like, I'll give you something. Here's the secret. You don't need to. So watch this video.
Unusable values. And what I'm going.
Do you guys see my face anywhere in this video, by the way? I got a question. Nowhere, right? So, you can, like, I don't have my face anywhere. In this video, I don't have my face anywhere. I'll tell you this, like if you're truly scared of sitting in front of the camera and talking, you don't need to actually even show your face. I mean, I think it'd be better if you did because people want to follow people and people love like personalities and things like that. But you could like, there are many channels. I'll show you. There are many channels that have grown that never ever show their face. And some of the coding channels I gave an example of earlier, like Corey Schaefer or Traversy Media, they barely have their face in any of the videos and they get millions and millions of views. So if you're talking about something valuable, I don't actually think that that's a requirement if you're like just too scared. But I'll show you. Like in the start, I was pretty shy. Like if
Right.
you can hear from my voice.
Because I simply did not know where to go. Even the forums didn't help me. So that's pretty much my main point, to help everybody else out there. So we're going to be taking the Codecademy course here. And we're going to be taking it in the language called Python. And there are tons of students enrolled here. 2.5 million.
Huh?
It's a fairly
difference.
long course. And
Put a loud
the
mouth
level
on me now.
requires beginner. So
All right, let's pause this before the older me files a copyright infringement lawsuit against myself. All right, let's get out of here. So, I see your face drinking in the branding on the corner. Yeah, exactly. Any advice on how to increase your odds and chances in making your video going viral? That's a pretty good question too. Really? Yeah. Hey, boom, 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 boom. So to answer the first question, guys, at first you're gonna suck. So worst case scenario, hide your face. But if you care about bringing your face in, if you care about bringing your face in and learning, like just going through the suck, like I knew I sucked right about here, but like I just did it. And then just through sheer practice, right? Sheer practice of just making tons and tons of videos. Then like I transformed as a human being and had like, you know, just became a very different person in how I spoke and how I talk and how I carried myself. And it took a really long time to be able to do that, right? So you guys can actually go through and actually see the journey. So hopefully that answers that question. Hopefully. Okay. Another one I'm going to also take one by Julio. Is there any equipment you recommend for Entrepreneurial Lifestyle channel? Frankie, can you please like save these questions somewhere? Maybe just send them to me in Slack or Naz can. Do you have? No, do you have them on Slack? If you guys can just drop them somewhere so I can then have an order and I can just go through them. No. I just want to go to Naz. Okay. All right, I'll go to the 5. All right. 1 second, guys. I'm going to go to... I can't find it.
YouTube Dash Challenge.
Okay, there we go. Nice. Thank you. All right, guys. So I'm getting all your questions. So if you're asking good questions, they're going to be here. I have Devin's one as well, and I'm going to answer in a second. So the question about... you guys got Julio's question? Saved? Okay, please somebody go ahead and save that and drop that in Slack. So when it comes to making your video go viral, I'll share with you guys some secrets on that. So what I recommend when it comes to a video going viral is there are certain like hacks to it. So first step is go and look at the most popular videos of somebody else. So if you guys are making your own thing and maybe you're making it on coding or something slightly different, you can model this channel and you can see, oh, this video is the most popular. Okay, can I make a video in coding for top 5 programming languages to learn? If I can, then I try to make it as close to this one as possible, but then improve in certain areas. That's the hack. You can either put your ego above everything else or you can put results above everything else. Guys, and let me ask you a question. Egos or results? Do you want to feed your ego or do you want to feed your results? Let me know. What do you think? If you want to feed results more, well then uniqueness is not a great idea. Let me ask you guys another question. If you had an option to open up a physical store, do you want to open that physical store up in a desert, in the middle of a desert where there's nobody there? Or would you rather open up your store in a mall where there are other plenty of stores there? Which one? If you picked desert, that's the wrong answer. If you picked the mall, that's a great answer because there's already foot traffic there, right? So uniqueness, right, is like opening up a store in a desert where nobody's ever going to come to your store. So people they want to get too unique. What I recommend is like find channels that are similar to your niche, look at their most popular videos and then try to make them. And if you can make it really closely and then make it better in terms of like the content that you deliver, then you're just gone. You're gone. Like you're just going to fly as a channel. And this hack works everywhere. So, you know, I'm not stealing anybody's content. Like this is all my content. All the ideas are mine, but I made it extremely similar with the title is like the same because I know that that's going to get the most amount of attention. And then once I get the attention, then I'm going to deliver and pack it with information. Does that make sense? All right. Hopefully that answers the question. I still don't see Julio's question.
He's on Facebook. I couldn't see the comments.
Okay. All right. So, Julio, if you can ask that question again, I don't know, but we missed it. Sorry. So I think you were asking for recommendations for like equipment, Julio. So what I would say is I have a really amazing setup with my vlogging. So if you go to my Rafik Kazi channel, right? If you go to, and by the way, guys, subscribe to the channel. I want to break 1,000 subscribers here, you know, so that would really help. So let me click videos. Hey, we broke 900. Damn, that's sick. All of the content here is shot with this like vlogging camera that I got, and it's the best thing I've ever invested in. It makes my life so freaking easy. So like I'll show you some of the content, right? So for example, here, 1,000 subscribers. Let's talk about it. Guys, I've grown my own YouTube channel to over 830,000 subscribers called Clever.
I'm just way
This part is pretty fun.
currently edit on 5.
Time for a coffee break. Yeah, it's good. It's real good. So that, my friends, is this camera, Julio, is I shot it with Sony ZV-1. All right. It's right here. If I go to my orders. Oh, nice. Matt Short says subbed. I love that. Subscribed already. All right, cool. So let me show you guys here where this camera is. So I think right here. So anyways, it's a Sony ZV-1 right here. Camera for content creators, vlogging, and YouTube with flip screen and microphone. So this is the one that I used. And then here's the vlogger accessory kit and battery. So if you just ordered these, whoops. What the fuck? If you ordered these 3 things, you're perfect to start shooting with that. But honestly, if you want to just shoot the videos that help me grow to like millions of subscribers, or wait, not yet. What the hell am I talking about? Pretty soon though. Stuff that's helped me get over like 30 million views. Guys, I shot most of my content with a Logitech, like a webcam, a cheap ass webcam that's $70. And then I use ScreenFlow to make all my videos. All right. So that's like a really cheap setup that I would recommend for most of you. So here's like Logitech. Whoops. Let's go Logitech. Right. And C920, I believe, is the webcam you want to use. So this is about $70. And then the other one that you have is ScreenFlow, which will cost you like $100. And for Windows, it's going to be like Camtasia or something crappier. So you can use that too. But for iOS, like ScreenFlow is the way to go. And Honestly, guys, if money is an issue, you can even use your freaking iPhones. I'm telling you, like, I'm not exaggerating with this. For some of my vlogs, I've used iPhones. So like, and you can use your iPhone to actually edit. So I edited this one with my iPhone. So check this one out, right?
So 109K right now. It was, the top I had was 100, I had 115K.
I'm getting dropped off at the airport.
And I'm
There's my Uber driver. 5-star service.
Random shit happened yesterday and I was taking care of that. So with that said, holy crap, I just checked our sales and check it out. Yesterday, apparently we did $5,887, almost $6,000. So this one can.
So you guys see that, right? That is shot with Sony ZV-1, and I use my iPhone to edit it, and I use an app called Video Leap. So like you guys in software sense, I honestly think that Video Leap is one of the best apps. Yo guys, Video Leaps is like one of the best apps that you guys can use. So this I really, really recommend for editing on your phone. I think it's like one of the best ways to do it. Like you don't even have to get fancy with editing on Final Cut Pro or ScreenFlow. Sometimes you can use this and it is amazing. Cool. Devin says OBS is amazing. Yes, OBS is really, really cool. Ecamm is even better. So if you, right now the stream is happening on Ecamm. All this stuff that I'm doing is happening on Ecamm, and between the two, I've used both, and we've gotten over like millions of views using both OBS and Ecamm. I am a crazy fan of Ecamm. It's just so much easier, like a million times easier, and gives you everything you could need. The difference between like why you would actually need OBS versus Ecamm, like you can use Ecamm for the next 4 to 5 years, and maybe then you might need like just OBS or Streamlabs for some particular reason. But I mean, OBS is free, you know, so that's one thing. Somebody says didn't download Video Leap. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna answer some of the questions you guys have asked. How did you schedule? So Devin asks, how did you? That's cool. I can just share the screen. Devin asks, how do you schedule your content when you have a lot of ideas? I honestly, like everybody has a different way of going about it. I don't schedule really anything. I just kind of like randomly am sitting there and I feel an idea and I'm like, oh shit, it'd be so cool to just make a video on this. And then I make it and then that's it. And then I just repeat that process forever. Very few times we had stuff truly planned out on a content calendar. So honestly, even with a big team, our content calendar is just like, it's very creative, you know? So I feel like sometimes, you know, again, and my personality type might be really different than yours. Once I feel inspired, I just do it. And, you know, I just usually just go one idea at a time, just one. I try not to look too far ahead because it gets really complicated. You know, I'm a professional chess player. I'm like top 1% in the world. And even with chess, like you know, they say the best chess players, they ask them like, hey, how many moves do you look ahead? And they ask Alexander Alekhine and he's like, just one. So even in chess, I'm usually just looking one move ahead. I think there's something beautiful about simplicity. Logan Blom asks, you look shy at your first videos. How did you change your mindset or just need to practice? Oh, I can't help emphasize the word practice in there. I cannot emphasize the word practice in there. So let me go like this. All right. If you could only do practice or you could only do mindset to improve your skill, which one would you guys choose? Let me put it another way. If you could only use mindset to grow your muscles, or you could only use practice, aka exercise, to grow your muscles. Which one would you choose? If you could choose only one, guys, if you could choose only one, that is the fucking difference. I, as Gary Vee would say, am a practitioner. I don't live in theory land, la la land. There are a lot of people that are way, way, way smarter than me. They sound way smarter. They're brilliant minds. But what are their results? What are their channels like? Problem is they live too much in here. So the practicality is where really everything happens. I cannot emphasize that enough. I believe that mindset will help you, but like I think your focus should be 99% on practice. You will just improve so fast if you focus on practice. There we go, practice. It's a muscle memory, guys. You have to pick between the one, practice, right? You can't just choose mindset and just think about working out, but never work out. You got to go. So if you have to pick between the one, you would pick practice. And I would say that I would emphasize the practice part a lot more. Mindset is, of course, part of the game. And I used to watch a lot of content on how to improve yourself, your communication skills. I would go and like meet strangers, and that would help me. I would go and like interview strangers. There was a lot of hardship that I've put myself through to develop these communication skills that I have today. So yeah. You can develop it. I promise you can develop it if you put in a lot of practice. If you make the fucking amount of videos I've made, you will get there. I've made over 1,000 plus videos plus lives, like maybe close to 2,000, right? And this is not including the amount of Instagram stories I've made. Oh my God, where I'm speaking. I mean, if you added it all up, I probably have over like 10 to 30,000 hours of like video footage and content where I was speaking and saying words. You get really, really damn good at it, and it just becomes second nature. All right, cool. But great question. Nikhil asks, how did you decide on what content and what videos you wanted to create? It was very simple. I saw everybody in my computer programming courses quit college, and they were like, fuck this. They started hating computer science because of how it was taught. They started hating programming, how it was taught. Luckily for me, I learned programming on my own. And so I learned it in a way that was a lot more fun, entertaining at my own pace. And so I'm like, I'm going to just teach it in a fun way. And I want, like, I just need, here's another thing, right? This is another important thing. Guys, you don't need that many people to be happy or to get the results that you want, right? Guys, how many jobs do you need to have to feel secure? Just one, right? How many viewers need to watch my video for me to feel happy? Just one. How many people need to watch my content and have their lives changed as a result of it for me to feel fulfilled? Just one. So, when I think about this, how did you decide on what content, what videos you wanted to create? For me, it was all about like, I am learning programming. I'm just going to share everything I know. It'll help one person. It'll help the older me. The younger me, right? As long as it can help the younger me or the me in the past, that would be amazing. That is all I could ask for and dream about. So that is how I decided to go. And I didn't let any insecurities get in the way, even though they did, for a while. I just went. So that's on that end. All right, let's see what other questions we have. Is it a good idea to have two channels with the same content in English and Spanish? Here's the truth. Most people don't even have the bandwidth to produce on one channel. So I think it makes your life very tough. If you think you can do it, then do it. Okay. All right. Polkit says, did you advertise your channels and your videos automatically, or did it automatically start getting traction? They got traction by themselves. I recommend you guys never spend $1 on something that hasn't made you $1 yet. All right. It's a recipe for absolute disaster or catastrophe. Okay. If you cannot make $1 with $0, all right. If you cannot make $1 with $0, you should not spend the $1. But if with $0 you can make $1, then you can spend that $1 and now make $2. Does that make sense? So eventually we learned how to do paid. Like first I learned organic marketing through YouTube, and then we learned paid advertising. And now when we spend money, we make a lot of money back because we understand principles of content marketing, YouTube, messaging, how to sell a product, how to pitch. A lot of skills, a lot of principles you got to learn along the way as you're getting there, right? But the important thing is in the start, keep it very, very simple so you can actually enjoy the journey along the way of like wherever you're getting. Kwani says, what mistakes would you correct that you made in the past to speed up your growth and getting to 800,000 subscribers faster? I think that that's a great question. And I think I would be very religious to making really, really big, heavy hitting content on a regular basis, which something I'm just thought about right now. And I'm like, holy fuck, like we should actually make top 5 a priority for this week. Yeah. Like number one, like the only one priority for YouTube this week, because we need to shoot that video and like we should actually have a deliverable date. Yep. So what's a good deliverable date? 22, 20, 31. Nas, what do you feel like? No, absolutely not, bro. I'll shoot it if I need to. Okay, so 23? Cool. So we're going to drop a video. So you guys saw the process. November 20, what? Nas? Cool. So you guys saw the process. November 23rd, we'll drop top 5 programming languages to learn in 2021. That's going to be the next biggest banger, and it's going to get a lot of views because you guys saw the one we dropped in 2020 got so many views. And so if we actually make sure that we're dropping home run titles every week, some not home runs, right? Some like, hey, like something just to help people out and give value, like we're going to talk about how to build apps, and we're going to talk about how to build your resume and portfolio and all of that. But then they're home run titles that we're going to do. And that gets us that big, big, big reach. All right. Cool. People said you dropped. Should be still here. Cool. All right. Cool. All right, so that's what I would fix. I would be very religious about making sure I'm dropping consistent content, like banger. I call it banger titles. Like I'm dropping the bangers on a consistent basis. That would be really important. Who inspired you to go on YouTube? Did you remember that? So for me, I was inspired in a weird way. It was out of the hate for the college education system and how much it sucked, and how they killed your soul and any ounce of joy or curiosity you had to pursue really anything, because it would go, hey, make the Hello World week 1. All right, week 2, make a complicated pizza application that has modular, la, la, la. And everybody's like, oh my God, I'm quitting college. Programming is not for me. So that inspired me. And then some other stuff that inspired me was I saw how many crappy other YouTube channels there were that were making this content and getting so many viewership and so many subscribers. So in the start, it was a lot out of like anger and like, what are these people doing? Like I wanted to just help in any way I can, and I wanted to make the education system better. And then as time progressed, I went from having like these like negative type of drivers, like for example, like having jealousy or envy be my driver, or having fuck this other person's like YouTube channel. Like I want to make a better one than them. Theirs is so bad. Like those were like my low level like motivators in the start. But then as time progressed, 2017, 2018, I got really unhappy with that because I had like ran away and beat everybody that I could. And then it was like, what do I do now? And I like was surpassing all my mentors and everybody that like I had set a goal to. And I was like, this is a really weird fucking moment. Like, what do I do now? Who do I compete with or try to beat? Like, I just ran out. And so I had to really reverse engineer how I thought about everything. And that was extremely hard. But now my motivation is very different. And my North Stars are very different. And now, like for example, now one of our biggest driving goal is to help 5,000 developers get jobs in 2021. And if 5,000 developers got jobs that paid them $50,000 a year or more, well, here's the cool thing that happens. That adds $250 million to the global economy. So now it's actually really exciting to help the global economy improve by helping developers get jobs. So that is a much more interesting and fascinating and exciting goal than I want to beat this other YouTube channel. But hey, if it gets you going in the start, still good. All right. So let's see if there are more questions we have. Okay. Is it okay to use the same video title? How to make a distinguishable title? Yeah, it's okay to use the same title. Thumbnail and title is the name of the game. So yes, you can make the same video title, and you don't really need it to be distinguishable. You can have it be distinguishable. Like literally at the end, it could just say Stacy. Like for Rafik Hazi, I could literally get somebody else's exact title and add the word Rafa in there, or add Rafik Hazi in there. I could. So yeah, it's not too hard to be able to do that. And you don't really need it to be that much distinguishable. You can, but like if it's popular, I would stay very close to it. Then like thumbnail, I would make it a little bit different. Then like video, I would just like pack it with my truth and my content and my values. Okay, cool. How much earn from uploading videos? To be honest, YouTube for us doesn't pay us that much. Like it's because we're a coding channel and our CPMs are really low. So, you know, right now you guys saw we're getting between $150 to $200 a day from just YouTube. What's up?
What's the CPM?
Oh, somebody asked that?
No, just people don't know.
Oh yeah, see, it's just like how cost per 1,000 impressions. So it's like how much YouTube pays you per like the ads they run on your videos. And so that's the automatic money you get paid for making content. That's another way of thinking about it. And it's very little for a channel like ours, a coding channel, because the market that watches a coding channel, they don't have a lot of money. So our channel, because of that, won't make a lot of money. It's going to be like lower on the CPMs, but that's okay. Like we're not worried about the money. We just want to help them get jobs. With our growth right now and where we're at, we're making between $3,000 to $5,000 a month. So I'll say that. Okay. That's how much it's paying us. Okay. Eric Koch says, what was the hardest and easiest things you did to get where you are? Hardest things I've done to get where I'm at are, man, hardest things is like letting team members go from the team. I think that's one of the hardest things to do. And then when it comes to the easiest things is to grow is like just literally also a similar thing, like hiring the people who are like really good fits. And so hiring the right people is the best way to grow my business. Like has been the best way to grow business historically. And the other one is the hardest. Other things that were really hard, I think, is trying to grow my business alone and having this attitude of like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. It got me far, but it could only get me so far. And you know, what got you here won't get you there. And so I was like stuck at small levels. And so right now we're growing fast, we're expanding fast because that mentality has changed. And like learning leadership was one of the hardest things. And leadership is a lot about like actually being a servant leader, like actually listening to people, being really humble, truly putting some of the team members actually like above you, serving to their needs. And so that's like a really hard part. Like most of the team gets paid as much as me or more. Anytime somebody's salary is about to increase, everybody's salary increases before mine increases. I'm not actually paying myself that much, and I do everything out of my personal for all my personal stuff. And I don't even go clothes shopping. I don't do fancy shit. Everything is reinvested back into the business, back into this, back into the people. So that's where my intentions are, and that's what my actions show. I think that has made me a way better leader over time. I think that's 2017 and got me the respect of my team. I think earlier in 2017, 2018, success got to my head really, really quickly, and I became an asshole, and I was mean to people, and I didn't really care that much about what was happening. I got into fame, into money, into success, into just everything really, really, really quick. And for me, I didn't know how to handle. I was just like living in the fanciest places in LA. I was like traveling everywhere around the world. I dated whoever I wanted. Like it was crazy. And so it was a different type of lifestyle. And then end of 2018, I kind of was at the brink of losing everything. And then 2019 was where I had a rebirth. And 2020 is just, oh my fucking Lord. Like, we're just getting started though. So that's the cool thing. We're growing faster than we've ever had before. But I really, truly believe that this is just the complete beginning. And I cannot, like, I am just so excited about working with everybody here. I'm so thankful that you are here watching this. Like, seriously, everybody who's here watching this right now, I'm like so extremely thankful and grateful for that. And now what I'm extremely excited about is the impact that we can create together. So for example, I'll tell you something, right? When I make a video, what I look at is how much did it help the world move forward? So I'll tell you what that means. So let's just go to the last 7 days. All right, I'll click on watch time. Now, I have this watch time over here and it says 30,000 hours this month, okay? So now I'm going to take 30,000 hours and divide it by 24 because there are 24 hours in a day. That gives me 1,250 days, and I'm going to divide that by 365 to get years. It gives me 3.4 years. So let me tell you what I'm going to get to here, okay? In the last 7 days, okay, in just the last 7 days here, we have produced enough value and we helped the world move forward by 3.5 years. So think about that. Literally, in the last week, we helped the entire world move forward by 3.5 years. So this is the metric I look at. That's the metric I look at. This is how much value we've provided. So if in 1 week we can help the world move forward by 3 years, well, let's take a look at how much we helped the world move forward this year. So let's just click 2020. 1.5 million hours. So let's take a look at what that accounts to. So we'll do 1.5 million hours divided by 24 divided by 365. We have helped the world move forward by 171 years just this year, right? So that is like everything. That is the most exciting thing to us. And so what I think about is how much impact we can have if I could be even like a little Sherpa or just like a little stepping stone for you that could inspire you to start your own YouTube channel so you can actually make an impact. And together, maybe we can move this number up to 200 years or 250 years. And maybe there's just one person that I can help inspire here that goes on and helps change the lives of other people, helps get other people get jobs, helps share what they know so then other people watching your stuff get inspired and move faster and move forward. That is the most unbelievably exciting thing to me. I've never felt more in my purpose. I've never felt more in my calling. I literally have never felt happier than I have had in the recent, like last few days, because this, I feel like is, you know, like if we actually work on this together and you guys actually jump in and actually start your YouTube channels and start making content and start providing value to the world, I think that it's going to be pretty unbelievable what we would be able to actually achieve and the change we will be able to create in the world. And I would love to document that. I would love to just have all of our wins combined together, all of our YouTube channels. Like I would love to have it somewhere where if you guys like were producing content, I'd love to be able to like put it in an Airtable and talk about it. Like, yo, together, all of us just like made this much impact in the world. And if you can even help the world move forward by 1 minute or 1 day, that is huge. That's what I used to look at when I was in college. Like when I decided to drop out, I was just seeing these tiny things and I was like, oh my God, my 1 day of effort has produced 2 days of like moving forward of the world. Oh my God, my 2 days of effort has helped the world move forward by 4 days. That is insane. If I can keep doing that, well, then of course I can, for money, I can make 4 times the amount of money because I'm helping the world move forward by 4 times. I can make 4 times the amount of impact because I'm helping the world move forward 4 times. So that was like just one of the most exciting things for me. That became my drivers. That became the reason I do what I do. And I did what I did. And I continue to do what I continue to do. So would you guys want to join me on this journey? Like, I'm starting my own YouTube channel that's like completely from scratch, the Rafik Hazi one, and building it up. Would you guys want to join me as we start to head into 2021? Would you want to start your YouTube channels right now in 2020 and we can finish it off? And maybe you have one view, but we can add it to the list. We can document it. This can be the start of you sharing what you value with the world. Would you want to do that with me? Drop it below. Let me know. Is that a yes for you or a hell yes for you? Let me know, because I would love to build this out and document everybody's and grow together. And as we start to head into December 2020, I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it. But if we all had YouTube channels that were popping up, that would be amazing. And I think that can be your calling too, because you get to share with people what you love. We got Nishal says, I'll join you. Nijina, Radian, Carl Surfy says, subscribe to share the journey. Eduan says, yes. Kim Long says, yes. Joey says, hell yes. Justin says, love the value you're providing. Nisanja says, heck yes. Guys, this is the fucking energy that I'm talking about. I love this. And again, like, I cannot express it to you. I love you guys for being here. But like, this energy and momentum and all of the things that you are feeling right now, use them, please. Like, don't let a day go by and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, that was kind of cool. You guys know what I'm talking about, where you get riled up, but then the day passes and nothing has happened. Here's one hack I want you to do. And scientific studies have shown that this takes your level of success of doing something from a 30% to a 90%. Would you guys like to take your commitment of starting your YouTube channel and making your first video from a 30% to a 90%? Well, then let me share something with you. There's something called implementation intention, all right? Scientists have found that motivation can get you 30% of the way there. But if you set an implementation intention, it gets you there 90+% of the times. So here's how you set an implementation intention. I want you guys to set it all together with me. I want you guys to drop in the comments below what day you're going to shoot your video, your very first video, and when, what time, right? And then the second thing, what day and time are you going to publish it on your YouTube channel? So right now, drop that in the comments in Facebook. If you're on YouTube, I don't care wherever you are, just drop it in the comments below. I will see it. When are you going to shoot your first video? When are you going to upload it to your channel? If you don't put that date, that time down, it's never going to happen. It's going to be a pipe dream for the rest of your life. All right? And my goal here isn't to just have pipe dreams and just be like, oh, my goal here is like we grow something together. All right. Amar says, you've already motivated me. Gonna start my own YouTube channel. I'm in. Frank Ramos says, shooting Friday at 2 p.m. There we fucking go. Frank, another thing I need from you is when are you going to hit publish on that thing? All right. Ridian says, I already did 9 months ago. Joey says, ASAP. Brilliant, Joey. Like, if you guys can get off this live stream and do it right away, do it right away, because you're still going to be feeling the effects of this. The more time you give it, the more it will wear off, and this will just remain a pipe dream. All right. All right, Justin says shooting Friday, 4 p.m., editing, and then uploading 9 p.m. Let's fucking go. That is exciting. Luke says 9 p.m. yesterday, going to publish it tomorrow. Beautiful, Luke, and thank you so much for being on that call yesterday when I was at Tyler's house. That was so cool, and your energy was absolutely amazing, and I'm loving your content. And Luke, guys, talks about ancient mythology, which is so freaking cool. And this dude has a movement, not just a channel. He's creating a movement. So I love it. Brilliant. Oh, wow. I already have like 80 videos or more. Damn. All right. Carl Sarfi says Saturday, November 21st. Let me actually share this with you guys. Carl Sarfi says Saturday, November 21st. All right, let me put myself right here. Let's put this right there. All right. Beautiful. Tad Park says November 20th, 23rd. You didn't give me times, Tad. If you don't give me times, that's not going to happen. Put it also in your calendar, you guys. So do me a favor. Put it in your calendar when you're going to do it and what time you're going to do it, because that's when you're going to be reminded. Because if you're dropping in the comments, maybe there won't be any reminder for you to do it. All right, beautiful. Dimitri says shoot Friday 10 p.m. publish or 10 a.m. and publish Wednesday on 1 p.m. Beautiful. Armangas November 20th 2 p.m. Matt George says I will shoot mine November 20th 7 p.m. edit on Saturday and upload 11:21 at noon. Oh my fucking God, this is my calling. I love it. I'm feeling in my fucking element and I love this shit. I love all of you guys. I love this energy that you guys are bringing. Seriously, this means the world. Thank you so much. Here's what I want you guys to do. I will subscribe to your channels. When you make the video, text it to me, okay? So you guys have the community number that I gave you guys. If you guys don't, I'm going to just say it one time here. It's 1224-651-8817. Shoot me your videos when you make them there, and I will personally reply back to you, text you, give you feedback, whatever, okay? Beautiful. Jonathan's shooting Sunday, publishing Monday. Guys, if you can shoot today and like have it ready, I would even love if any of you guys can shoot it. I would love to share your videos tomorrow, all right? If you guys can actually shoot something today, I would love to share your guys' videos tomorrow, all right? And you guys can as a comment to this video, right? This is a post on Facebook. As a comment underneath, you can link your video that you have made or you have shot. Even if you haven't like fully edited yet, you've shot, you can upload it and list it to YouTube. And I would love to take a look at it and give you guys feedback, right? Would you guys want feedback on your videos that you make? And I promise I'll try to keep it, nice. Awesome. Jonathan says shooting Sunday, publishing Monday, 5 p.m. Frank says publish Friday by 8 p.m. Chance says I'll shoot it Friday at 12 and publish it on Monday. Beautiful. Raul says Sunday, 2 p.m. I haven't started, but YOLO. Core says January 1st, 2021. Receipt says 1st of December. I will make it this Monday. Jesus Alejandro Lopez says shooting 2 videos today, publishing tomorrow. Beautiful, Jesus. You can link it in this in the Facebook thing. I will count this as your guys' first homework assignment, and I will give you guys feedback for it tomorrow, all right? Radion says, I got 15K on one video. I think I moved world by 1 month. Radion, you have found something, my friend. Go forward with this, all right? I'm very serious with you. You have found something. Don't look the other fucking way, and you're helping the world, so go all in and actually help them, all right? And it's working, so please, don't just be like, oh, it's not real. You can make it real and practical real fast. You can even make a living from it pretty soon. But just please, right now, don't even think about making money from it. Just do it. I love it. Plasma. Shyam says November 25th, 11 p.m. Yo, no. Shyam, December 17th, that's too far. Reduce it, guys. The more you can reduce it, the more likely it's going to happen. The farther it is, the more unlikely it's going to happen, especially if you haven't already been posting videos. If you guys set the shooting and the other day too far, it's not going to happen. I know how this stuff works, guys. If you want to do it and actually put in your channel, I would recommend shoot it right after this, and as a homework, have it ready for tomorrow and keep it simple. Keep your first video simple so you don't make it overcomplicated. Second video, you can get fancier. Justin, you were also on the freaking thing yesterday, man. This is exciting, bro. You were on the... You're going to be creating a game development channel. I fucking love this. Awesome, Justin. I'm pumped, bro. I'm pumped. Ready on dropping a DM bot video on Sunday, 8 p.m. Awesome. Started a while back already. Ricardo, awesome. 2 videos already. Let's get it, Kwani. Oh, shit. Frank just got his SMB7. That is so cool. This, guys, is an SMB7 Shure mic. And so you guys don't need this, but you can get it. And Frank, if you got the money, which I know you do, you should get the Rodecaster Pro as well. It's just fantastic. You can do stuff like, hey, you know, you got some music going. It's absolutely amazing for controlling the audio. If I want to have some clapping going on here. So I would recommend investing in that. Julio says, I will shoot on Sunday, December 6th and post within the week. Awesome. If you can shorten the cycle, Julio, please do it. I'll tell you guys this. For my new vlog, guys, I shoot every day and I publish a video. I was publishing a video every day while running a huge company. So I'm telling you guys, you don't need that much time. I shot like a little bit here and there, and then I would spend between 2 to 4 hours to edit, and then the whole thing would be edited. If you guys want to make your life simple, just point the camera at yourself or your phone, just talk, and that's it. You don't even need to edit it. You don't even need to do anything to it, okay? So you can keep it pretty simple. Joey says, I already texted you, bro. This was amazing, 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 amazing. Justin says, could I post my video I did last Friday for feedback? Absolutely, Justin. You can do that. If you guys already have videos, you can post them for feedback. Post it under this post. I think that's one place. We might make a homework post. Nas, where's Nas? Okay, cool. Yes, if we can make a homework post, if maybe Aaron is here, you guys can like make a homework post. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So Theo says, I got a video right now. Beautiful. Kwani says, appreciate the value. Brian says, started TikTok because of you. Dude, amazing. You take a look at what I'm doing on my TikTok. Shit's blowing up. Feedback would be dope, Luke says. Great. It's 2 a.m. here. I will do my first video. I'm going for weekly Friday videos so I can post my video from last Friday for feedback. Yes, you guys can. Got 30 views on the video I uploaded today. Arpan, amazing. Congratulations. That is awesome. Great job. Julio says, I'll shoot an intro video today, then just tell the camera my plans for YouTube and upload it. Yes, that's brilliant. So guys, what Julio just said is absolute money, and I want you to pay attention to this, all right? This is money. This is money, okay? There is a layer of private accountability, but it's when you're doing something that's new that you haven't done before, that doesn't mean shit because a week later, you're not going to do it. He is going to do public accountability. So this is a beautiful tactic that Julio is going to use. Make your first video with your iPhone that talks about your commitment to make another video on your YouTube channel and literally talks about your plan of how you're going to make the video, what you're going to make it about, what camera you're going to use, what time you're going to shoot it. Literally make your first video on you planning to make your first video. Does that make sense? So do that. That is money right there. All right. Frank Ramos says, getting the Go XLR next. Amazing. Cesar Dev 87 says, I publish video after 1 month. That's super cool. Do you have a dev channel? Let me actually go and see if you have a dev channel. Nice, brother. Beautiful. Guys, this looks like an amazing channel. I'm going to subscribe to it. Great job, man. Great job. 5 hours ago. Hey, let's go, guys.
Ciao ragazzi e benvenuti a un nuovo video. Oggi l'obiettivo di questo video è quello di
Good.
poi con GitHub e React.js app Ciao ragazzi e benvenuti a un nuovo video.
Okay, so here's the tip I'll give you, okay? This is going to help improve your videos. First 50 seconds to 60 seconds are extremely important. Don't leave the screen in one area. I want you to visually, like, look, for your first 40, 50 seconds, you literally don't even move the screen. So don't do that, bro. Move, like, it's the most important. So give snippet of what's going to happen, all right? Like, literally, I would start the video off, like, really, really quick, okay? I'll give you an example. So let me go to my slideshow, right? Here's the mistake most people make. I'll show you the mistake most people make, right? Guys, here's the video. Today, we're going to talk about your opportunity to grow your YouTube, even if you're a complete beginner. Now, it's important because there are many things that are important in life. And, you know, you got to, so let's, you know, so yeah, YouTube is a very important thing, and you want to grow your YouTube channel, and it's important. You see like how fucking boring that is because it's one screen, and especially if you clicked on my video, you're like, fuck this, I don't have time for this. So here's the hack you want to do. Visually, every 5 seconds, especially in the start, I want the thing to keep moving. The first second is going to start off like this. In the first second, I want to make it extremely relevant. So I want to be like, literally, when the second the video starts, I would do this. I'd be like, guys, what is up? This is your opportunity to grow your YouTube, even if you're a complete beginner. Now, turn off your phones. Now, tag me here. And who am I? I'm Rafik Kazi. I made $4,000 at 21 as a freelance developer, taught 100,000 students to code, became a millionaire at 25. Here's my YouTube channel. Now, let's get into the training. So you guys saw how in the first 10 or 20 seconds, you're already hooked. I've given you the lowdown. We're already into the training and moving fast. All right. So what I would recommend for this video is I would have a few slides. All right. Out of a few slides that go before this that just talk about what the entire video is going to contain. So here I see that you're going to talk about 6 skills. So you can actually in the start just give some kind of preface to the 6 skills that you're going to talk about and just move through those slides and then go to talk about them. And I think that could be another good way to do it. But in the start, keep the pacing good, keep it relevant, and you'll do great. Alrighty. Where did the Facebook go? This is my latest video. Okay, dope. I'd love to take a look at it on the next, when we do the next live stream, I would love to take a look at it. Henry says, I've tried to shoot a video several times, but I have anxiety disorder, so I can't record my face. It gives me so much shame. I'll try it without recording myself. Hope it works. Okay, so if it's like very bad, then do it. But if you feel like you can work on the skill and improve it by practicing, then do that too, because I want you guys to improve your self-esteem as you do the video process, okay? I'll tell you one thing. For me, video was always just a way to get better at public speaking, all right? So yes, I wanted to make great videos, but I cared more about improving my public speaking skills. So what I wanted to do was make sure that I make videos in one take. I show myself, then I can like actually work on myself, how I come across the camera, and then do that again and again and again and again and again and again and again, like Busta Rhymes. So for you, I would recommend a similar thing, Henry. But if you're just truly like just fucks you up, then okay, do it with you not showing the face, okay? All right. Siri says, let's go. What was the software you just mentioned for music and sound effects just now? I didn't mention the software for music and sound effects, but you guys can use Epidemic Sounds. That's what I use for all my music and sounds. I actually use Epidemic Sounds. All right. So basically what I'll do is I'll hit search sometimes and I'll like type in lo-fi music and then I'll like be like, okay, here's a good one. Yeah, this one is like probably really cool for like cinematic shots, you know? So like in my most recent vlog, for example, if I can go to it, switch account, I'll show you guys like I added like low feed drop that comes in at a pretty cool time.
E benvenuti a un nuovo video.
Here we go, boom, boom.
It's because
I'm taking. No, it's not a tulip. It's a bird of paradise. It's like crying.
Hey. Right, so you guys felt that like drop happen right there. That's like lo-fi music. Here I have like sentimental music playing.
it hurts, but it's gonna help you. So if you feel like you're at that moment, let this video.
Right, and then here I have like fun music playing where it's like. Then here I have like a meme song playing, which is like kind of funny.
Time to get some bubble tea.
Bubble tea, my favorite.
Ride with me if you ride with me, or slide with me if you feel like 550 or the fast stick. If you get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me. you can slide with me if you feel it.
Bubble tea down the bar, bubble tea down the bar, bubble tea down the bar.
All right. I'll get out of here. Man, this is kind of cool. Like, would you guys be cool with just us getting on these lives and just watching YouTube videos? Right?
Sick, dude.
Let's go. Frankie's feeling it in the back. Oh man, this is the best group on the planet, man. Wow. People are like loving it. Olivia, love it. Century City Mall is awesome. It's almost like my phone, but I'm using the Sony ZV-1, and what I love about it is you don't even need a mic on top of it. It's pretty good without it. The song at the end was fire. Yeah, so I really enjoy music, and I really enjoy playing with music, and new thing I'm picking up is sound design a lot, and I'm having so much fun with it, so that's like another cool thing. I would love to have your feedback, Kazi, on my coding channel, Code Like Crazy. Okay, so let's go take a look at this channel. 524 subscribers, nice. Good job. That's actually like...
That's Owen's student. Owen's student.
You sure?
I remember they mentioned the channel yesterday.
No, I mentioned it. This is not Owen's student. The Owen's student is different. Oh, by the way, can you contact Ibrahim right now and say, hey, can you put us in touch with the student who wanted to do the JavaScript thing? Just send him that. Just send him. There was a student that wanted to work with Kazi to do programming content because he's local to LA and he can actually come in and make programming content. And I would love to have him on our Clever Programmer channel. That would be fucking sick. All right. So what's going on here? All right. So let's take a look. Now, let me sort. What I like to do is I just start off by sorting with the most popular videos and seeing like what's your most popular content, because that's what you should be making a lot of. So have you made more videos like this one? Okay, I would be careful about cute titles. Reactafolio, like I would avoid them unless the videos are just God level, which most of the times, you know, like they might not be. So I would try to avoid cute titles like that. I would keep it like, yeah, just React portfolio. You can say that. Thumbnails, I would work on the thumbnails. I think there's too much happening in the thumbnails. So like, here's what I would recommend, right? Go on YouTube and just type in React portfolio and see what kind of stuff comes up. So let's type this in. This guys did well. So I would copy this thumbnail. All right. I would stick very close to this thumbnail. Here's another. There are a few other thumbnails that worked well. I would stick also maybe with that one. This one worked well. Create a React app portfolio website. So here's another one that worked well. This one worked. I mean, this is a hard one to make, but you know, that one. So I would try to make ones that are out there. What I see with yours is it's too much. It's really noisy. It's a lot going, like season episode 1, fuck ton of text, more text, logos. It's too much. So simplify it and it'll do better. So if I show you if I go to Clever Programmer and we click here and we go to videos, let me sort by most popular. So you'll see like the ones that are more simplified, they do really well. Like here's an example of like a really simple one. That one did really, really well. Here's another one that I really like. Here's one that's pretty simple. So I would do more like ones that are simple, clean, and those perform well. What I would recommend is you just having a picture from the side of you coding on a computer, or like actually the portfolio is open. So like you're sitting like this and you're right. And the camera shot is from the side and like literally just the shot of you coding, looking at the computer and the portfolio is open. I think that would do the best. And then just like white text in the middle that says like React portfolio, make it fucking clean and it'll bang. And just, of course, make the video good. Beautiful. So guys, what I want to tell you is we're going to keep going, but tomorrow is going to be day 2 of the challenge. All right. Day 2 of the challenge. We're going to go to 5 days. So I want you to make sure that you guys show up for day 2 of the challenge. Okay. Today we talked mainly about the opportunity, and we're going to keep going for today, but mainly we talked about the opportunity that exists to actually have your own channel. So let's actually get into a few different things. All right. Let me see. All right. So we got some great slides, and I'm going to go through some of these with you guys right now, right? So what are 3 things for you that are more important to you guys than money? All right. So write those down below. What are 3 things for you guys that are actually more important to you than money? I think that's going to be something important. And what can making money as a YouTuber actually help you achieve in your life? So what is your goal with all this YouTube stuff that you guys are doing? Let me know. Is it financial freedom? Is it you want to support your family? Is it you want to have more time to spend with your loved ones? Like, what is it? I'll tell you, for me, I have a very weird goal of working with a team of 1,000 people, doing really hard shit every day, and like working 50 to 60 hours a week. That's my goal. It's a really weird goal, but that's just like I've come to terms with it, and it drives me, and I love it, and that's me. Maybe for you just want to sit on a beach forever. You know, that's cool too. So pick what it is for you. You know, for me, it does give me the financial freedom. Now I personally support my parents. I'm able to support my parents now and help them. I am able to support even if like my friends needed it. So that feels great. I'm able to support my girlfriend. And you know, she can just focus on what she truly loves and stops doing the jobs she hates. I love that. So I'm going to go and take a look at what you guys are saying. All right. So Justin says financial freedom, support my family, make popular games with game mechanics that subtly teach self-help concepts and positively influence people who play them. Nice. Carl says time, family, legacy. Joey said my goal is to be able to support my family doing what I love, getting more clients. Freedom, more time with my family, and a healthier lifestyle. Julio says I want others to learn and embrace what I know in lifestyle, business, and doing what you do best. Beautiful. More time for trying new things, financial freedom, a purpose which makes me fulfilled. Okay. Freedom to travel. Oh, wait, my face is kind of in the way, huh? All right, so freedom to travel, creating whatever you want. I need more money, basically financial freedom to keep my family together so I can stay with my 3-year-old son and keep my wife happy. Wow, I love that. Okay. A new identity from something I love doing is my goal. Motivate others and show what's possible, living life on my own terms, making a difference in the lives of others, financial, time, place, freedom. Okay, level up YouTube, revenue stream, getting giant clients is a long sales cycle. Yes. It does have a longer sales cycle, and let me actually see if this has happened yet. I'll be pretty excited if it did. Okay, cool. Anyways, I'll tell you guys about it later. So these are amazing goals, guys. Trying new things, awesome. We all have different goals for it. I really love creating and telling video stories. I love I love making videos, and I love putting them out, and I love when the beat drops at the right time, and the music and the story and the journey and the humor, and like I love when I share it with people and how they feel when they watch it, and I love I can then share that experience with hundreds and thousands and millions of people and make them experience that same emotion. And of course, I love building a business out of it and then being able to get more team members and growing bigger businesses. So that to me is just so freaking exciting. And then just reinvest it all back reinvest every single dollar back, every dollar. Like to this day, I just don't save. I just like reinvest it all back into building it. Which is just awesome for me. Amazing goals. So guys, love this. Now, here is another thing, right? I want to go through this, and if these slides are any good, we'll talk about them. If they're not, I'm going to throw them away. All right, so why YouTube? Second most visited website after Google, right? So obviously we know it's like really, really popular, the massive YouTube ecosystem, and it keeps growing and getting better. Okay, you can produce on whatever you're passionate about. So there are different types of channels, right? Here's my girlfriend. She's starting a channel on working out. So she talks about working out. She talks about fitness. She's going to start talking about boxing on there. And here's an example, right? And if she keeps producing at this level and she keeps going, she's going to like break through. But the magic formula that I say that I'm going to go more into later for day 2 of the challenge, that's how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. One of the magic formulas that I'm going to give tomorrow is 70 videos, okay? Don't complain until 70 videos and 10 months, whichever comes first, okay? So know that you're going to fucking eat shit, and this is more channeling Gary Vee. It's not going to work. It's not meant. Like, why do we think that? Like, I never understand why we just have this weird expectation. I don't know if it's like our parents just fucking us up as a generation, or what is it that like we just need to win right this second. How, like, why do you expect you're just going to jump into the ring with Mike Tyson and now you're going to knock him out? You've never fucking boxed. It's not going to happen. So people do that with business, right? Right? People do that shit with business. They're like, oh, I'm just going to go into it. I'm just going to knock it out of the park. And if I don't, I'm a failure. I suck. I should just quit. What is wrong with you? Like, who gave you the audacity to think you're going to win in the first place? I'll tell you a little bit of my background, right? From ages of 9 to 12, I went to this religious school where I was beaten the fuck out of every day. I was a 9-year-old kid. It would start at 8 a.m. the school, and it would go all the way up until 10 p.m. for 14 to 15 hours a day, okay? I would have my hands freezing in the Chicago winter, negative 10 degrees, come downstairs, and the teacher would take the plunger part out of it, take that thick wooden stick and just smash my hands. He would lift up our like jeans so our shins were showing, and they would like smash us on our shins. If we went home and we're like, yo, we got bruises, or they're beating us up, then they would beat us up even more. It was like crazy, right? 4 years of this. And so I went through all this crazy shit. It sucked. It was like hell every day. Most people who went there got fucked up kind of permanently. For me, I got fucked up in a really good way. I learned gratitude. I learned humility. I learned happiness out of it. Those were the lessons I learned out of it, because every single day I woke up and I didn't get beat up. Every single day I wake up and it's 9 a.m. and I get out of bed and I haven't gotten the living shit beat out of me. Oh my God, is that a win? Like, woo, this is another day. Let's go, guys. How are you doing? Like, yo, what's up, Frankie? How you doing? Amberly, baby, what's going on? So for me, every day I wake up feels like I have won like the biggest lottery. So then when I get 1 view, I am like ecstatic. The first time I got 2 subscribers, I ran around my entire house in my underwear, just running around, screaming at the top of my lungs. My parents were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But they were even like happy, and they were like, yeah, let's go. My friends at the same time, who also started a YouTube channel, I'm not going to name any names, they quit. Why? They always just had an expectation that they were meant to blow up, that they were meant to get millions of views. They had really high standard of excellence. Their parents fucked them up by just setting expectations and standards like trillion times higher. So every day when they got 50 views, do you think they saw it as a win or a loss? Then the next day when they would drop a video and they get 150 views, do you think they saw it a win or a loss? When they got their first 5 subscribers, do you think they saw that as a win or a loss? Everything was just loss, losing streak, everything. And it just got worse and worse. So even when they were hitting days where they're getting 100 subscribers, In their minds, they were meant to be getting 5,000 subscribers a day. So the reality and their expectation was totally out of alignment, which led to unhappiness, just depression, anxiety, complete mental breakdown, and they would just quit. I've seen this happen. It sucks. It fucking sucks. And so if there's one thing I can push, is just mindset. Go in there, you're meant to fucking lose. Lose every fucking day. You're not meant to get views. You're just starting. You can't go in and beat Mike Tyson, my guy. You can't. Like, you need to work, know you're going to lose, expect to lose. The days you win is a huge win. The days you break even and you get 1 view or 5 views is a huge win. Those types of expectations and like, here's what people do. This is their life, right? They make the rules of their life that they're going to be happy 0.5% of the time and they're going to be unhappy 99.9% of the time. So I'll give you an example. One of my friends wanted to start a business and he's like, I'm going to open up a business this month. I said, okay, that's so cool, bro. I love it. I'm like, what are your goals for it? He goes, minimum, that business needs to make $20,000. I said, okay. I didn't say much to him, but first of all, do you know how hard it is to open a fucking business just in the first place, just opening a business? Then second, do you know how hard it fucking is to actually make money from your business? It's ridiculously hard. And 20,000 first, it's like unless you're a pro at doing business, it's like a almost impossible task. It's a ridiculously difficult task to be able to hit that goal. What do you think he's done? When he has set up the rules for his happiness, what do you think he's done to his happiness? What percentage has he left to being truly happy, right? It's like almost invisible, right? It's like the tiniest percentage of being happy, and there's 99% room for him to be unhappy. So, for example, let's say on day 10 of his business, he made our first $100, which he should have been celebrating like crazy. What do you think he was doing? Sad, depressed, feeling defeated, feeling like underachiever, feeling like he could never be good enough. Do you think that that's going to inspire him to work harder now to go towards the 20,000 goal that he had set? So, expectations, my friend, are everything. Mindset is every goddamn thing when it comes to all of it. YouTube, like you want to grow your TikTok, you want to grow your business, whatever it is, the expectations have to be in reality. Expect to just fucking suck. Go through the suck and then you will eventually win. Just be aware of that. When you're a new coder or a new developer, most of the times your code is throwing errors. When you are new to doing video production, most of the times your battery is running out and you didn't even know you fucking forgot to hit the record button. Expect to lose. Everything that's not a loss is a gift. Please see it like that. Please see it like that. Everything that's not a loss is a gift, is a fucking gift. All right. So please, expectations, mindset. I can't emphasize that enough. That's everything. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Celebrate small wins. Yes. Have practical goals. That's what made you what you are today. There's so much to learn. We're all in this together. Beautiful. Comfort is the enemy of success. Our generation is too comfortable. How long should each video? Kazi needs a hug. That story is rough. Yeah, man. I love hugs, bro. Carl, so great question. He says, how long should, let me see this. How long should each video be? I say as long as it needs to be. Okay, so if you want to say something that's longer, go for it. Say it in a longer format. All right. Howell Ferreira says, my fear is to leave my job to focus fully on YouTube videos with bills to pay. It's hard to take that step. Can you give any tips on this? Don't leave your job. Make fucking YouTube videos. I don't know why people think they just need to leave their jobs right this second to make their content. You can Make your content while you're at your job. And I think that's a very practical way to do it. Right. I grew my entire channel in a 1 hour window every day. So you can do that, okay? So make your video in your lunch break. That's brilliant what Frankie just said. Literally make it on your lunch break. Make it when you get home. You need no more than 30 minutes. Put the camera on your face, put your phone on your face, and just say your truth. Say something that is truly happening in your life, and you will have a video, my friend. Is there any sort of engagement algorithm on YouTube the way there is with Instagram? Melanie, great question. Honestly, the best algorithm, the number one most important algorithm on YouTube is watch time. All right. So the only thing I want you to focus on is title, thumbnail, and the video. If you just focus on that, you will win. You don't need to go to other 50 other YouTube pages and leave comments there. You can do that, but I don't recommend it. I don't like it. I don't do it. So I'll recommend to you guys what I like. I like making good fucking content. I like focusing on title and thumbnail, and then I just like letting the universe go from there. And 99.99% of the times it works. So how to get content ideas and keyword research for them? I keep it very, very simple. Here's my research process, okay? You guys want to see my research process? I'll show you guys. So let's say I want to make a video on, give me a topic. Sure. So let's say I want to make a video on like how to make money online, right? I will literally type how to make money online, and I'll hit enter, and then I'll just go through this. Okay. So how to make $150 a day, earn $500, best way to make money online as a beginner 21 hours ago, how to make money online in 2020, the 3 best side hustles. All right, cool. So now I've got my ideas. Another thing I want to look at is, are these videos recent and they're gaining viewership? Then that's a great sign. So this is a recent video, not that one. This one, right? 21 hours ago, got 10,000 views. Best way to make money online as a broke beginner. Okay, so I might keep it pretty similar to this title, and I might just go with that. So that's honestly, that's all the research I do, right? Even when I'm doing like when I want to make a video, best programming languages, click it and just see. All right, top programming language 2020, best programming language to learn in 2020, top 5 programming language. Okay. And I'll pick one style, and then I'll just go from there. That's as fancy as my research ever gets. You can get fancier than this, but like, I never needed to, and I don't really think you really need to. All right. Eric Hodges, how do you handle the feeling of being defeated? I think I answered that question. I went pretty deep into that. Is by making that your default, expecting defeat all the time, but working like you're 50 points down and just working your ass off, then everything is upside. Here's the hack for that. So, right, if I have my expectations set to like, I don't know, like let's say that there's you guys saw my YouTube growth. It looks like nothing is happening, and then like fucking boom. If I have my expectations set to here, then what happens day 1 when I'm here? Does it feel like a win or a loss? It's a loss, so I'll put an L. What happens day 2 when I'm here? Does it feel like a win or a loss? Feels like a loss. What happens day 3? Does it feel like a win or a loss? It's a loss, loss, loss. So do you think I'm going to make it to this part? No, I'm going to quit on probably day 7 because every day was a loss. Now I'll tell you how it fucking works in my head. And I'm almost not kidding. I'm kind of like psychotic with this shit. Make the best possible video I can on day 1. Here's my expectation. Expect negative views. It's fucking crazy. I know it doesn't even sound like a real thing. Literally accept like negative, because if I suck, I should really get negative views or something. Okay. Expect negative views and like 20 downvotes. That's my expectation. Negative, let's just say negative 20 downvotes. That's my expectation. Right? So this right here is my expectation. So what happens on day 1 when I get 0 views and I drop a video? Day 1. Is it a win or a loss? It's a win. What happens day 2? Is this a win or a loss? I got 1 view, let's say, this day. It's a fucking massive win. You kidding me? I didn't get 20 downvotes. Didn't make fun of me for my, like everything that they used to make fun of me for. My teeth and my fucking accent that I had. And what happens day 3? It's a win. What happens when I get 2 subscribers today? Win. Do you think I'm going to make it to day, 3 months in, day 100? Do you think I'm going to make it to day 100? You better fucking believe I'm making it to day 100 because I'm winning, baby. I'm on a fucking winning streak. Why would I quit? You never quit a winning streak. You want to keep going. So, that's some ninja shit, That's some brain black belt shit. Nice. Teddy Hernandez says, I did it. I created my channel. Today I will upload the first video. Beautiful. That gets me so excited. You must commit to it first. Yes. Creating content each day is a win. Yes, exactly. Yes, people often think I'm not ambitious because I set low goals. Get the fuck out of here. I don't set low goals. I set low expectations. I set no or negative expectations. And then I work like I'm playing to make $1 billion this year. So then I just win every day. I'm like, oh, not everybody left the company today. Yes, we're winning, so that's why it becomes easier. Let me go. We got more questions. So I'm going to keep going through the questions. Beautiful. We still have 75 people on? Damn, wow. That's really cool of you guys. How many we got on YouTube? Thank you, guys. I love the belief. Huh? Nice. Okay. All right. So every day I say I want to make a video, but something's holding me back. Today, bro, let these voices be here for you and just go and do it like Nike. Okay. Okay. Can you point me to a nice mic? I have a very sharp voice and I need something to smooth it. Use a Yeti. You can use a Yeti mic and you'll be good. Just Yeti mic. It's between $70 to $100 and Yeti mic will be really good. I forgot to mention, you guys should invest in a mic. It's really helpful to invest in a mic. All right. How to get a partner like Nas. I made content for 4 years and Nas then thought, hey, this is a cool guy. He hit me up and we became partners. So create content and you can find all types of people. My girlfriend is my girlfriend because I created content and she found my content and became my girlfriend. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, everybody in my life that's like connected to me right now is because I was like making videos and they saw it and then we got connected, right? Like Frankie, who's here, like almost everybody that's here connected to me through because they've seen my videos. When talking to the camera at the beginning of our journey, do you recommend scripting, free-flowing, or guidelining with keywords? So I love guidelining with keywords, meaning like having just some bullet points. So for example, if I'm about to make a video and let's say, Julio, that you're about to make a video. Oh shit, what did I do? Okay. So if you're about to make a video, I would just be like, oh wait, this is gonna vanish. All right, there we go. All right, so you can just say, last night dinner story. So now this is one story that you could mention. You could have hook, which is the first 30 seconds, whatever you're gonna say, up to you. You could have, then call to action at the end. subscribe to the channel, whatever. So like this can be an example, just like 2 or 3 bullet points that guide you. I feel like for me, that's the best way to do it. I don't like scripting out every word. You can go between free flowing and guidelining. If guidelining helps you, do it. I'm just telling you this because in the start of my video, sometimes I would guideline. My videos where I'm just talking about those trainings and tutorials are just free flowed. So both work really well. I rarely ever do complete scripting. I rarely ever do that. But I've seen people do that and it works really well when it works. What would you say was one of your best moments when you starting your business / YouTube channel? The day that I got 2 subscribers, the day that I got 100,000 subscribers, the day that we cleared our first $1 million. Yeah, I think those were like some of the greatest moments, and like we were screaming and yelling and just laughing, and those were some of the great moments. Other great moments were like going to a pretty awesome Airbnb with the team and being in the hot tub outdoors, talking about the vision of the business from like 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. and it was freezing fucking cold in the winter. That was another amazing, like there's just a lot of amazing moments and memories that we created along the way. Quality over quantity. What are your thoughts? Most of the times the shit that you're going to make is going to suck. So the way to get better at quality is through quantity. And so the secret that I say, I use the word quality. That's what you got to do. So produce more. It'll help you get better a lot faster. What is better, working out 7 days a week or 1 day a week? 7 days a week. What will make you a better martial artist? Doing martial arts for 7 days a week or 1 day a week? What will make you a better dancer? Dancing 7 days a week or 1 day a week? Right? Like, Brian, you're a dancer. If I wanted to learn dance, I'm going to be like, quality over quantity. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm thinking I dance half a day out of a month, but like really plan it out. You know what I'm saying? Like plan it out, like map it out, like really think about it, watch videos. Cause let's be honest, I gotta be good. You know how I do with quality. So you better believe that it's gonna be a quality dance. I've never danced before, but it's gonna be quality and you fucking know it. So let me think about it, right? I'm gonna map it out, I'm gonna plan it out, I'm gonna spend a few weeks, and then I'll dance for half an hour, and then, cause quality. That's the essential thing that happens here for people. They just think that they'll magically create quality content if they just procrastinate for like ungodly amounts of time in between. So the secret is remove that time, produce on almost a daily basis. Through the sheer quantity, you will develop quality, and stop asking questions over and over again. It's the fastest way to get blocked. Delete comment and remove author. Delete everything. Okay, peace. So keep it clean, guys. Otherwise, you're not going to be a part of this community. Thank you. All right. So Olivia says, yes, you don't want to be robotic. Be yourself, or it's going to get tiring and you'll lose interest. I mean, you can script pretty natural language type of stuff too, but it's tricky. All right. When I shoot 100 days of code like a log, should I post on YouTube daily or weekly? Yeah. You can shoot either or, honestly, you'll be fine. Brian says, good point. I love it. We have to celebrate our winning. Yep. 40 to 80 videos up. Would love to get your feedback on my channel, ARP on codes, but not getting many views. Nice. Okay. Cool. All right, let's go. I would work a little bit more on the thumbnails, just a little bit. So let's think about this. There's a lot going on in your thumbnail, so try to avoid this. This is a common mistake people make. Okay, hold on. Get a free t-shirt, Hacktoberfest, Too easy pull request. What the fuck is going on? Like, there's a lot going on in here. So it's just like all about open source contribution, and like there's like 10 different thoughts happening here. So it's really hard. This is way better of a thumbnail. It's just very clean, and like this is what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna go to this video.
Hey guys, so welcome to the second episode of Getting Started With, where we take new technologies in every video and try to, get started with it. So in this video, we'll be looking at a React based framework, Next.js. Okay, so it's built upon React.
Okay, so a few things.
Get started. So I am at the...
That was cool how you did that. And it cut. Nice. I think that because your camera quality is a little like, I mean, you literally are shooting with your phone or something, because I can see all this, so it looks a little funny. I think that your intro is it's to the point, but what I would do is literally like 1 second in and I would switch to the screen until you get a really good camera and audio. Like 1 second and I would switch to this.
The official website of framework. Next, now it should have 2. Wait, if it didn't work, make sure you restart the development server when you add.
So energy needs to be up, dude. You're like losing me because you're getting tired.
Entering, so you won't be able. Okay.
Yeah, like you haven't prepared properly for this, and you're like going through it, and so like you're losing me because you're doing this. So this is really a lot about energy. Okay, so for example, right now we are like 2 hours in, right? But you guys see and hear and feel my energy. Drop it in the comments below if you do. So why is this energy happening? You have to work on it, and you have to fucking push the entire way if you're going to be making long streams. All right. So this is 2 hours and 20 minutes long. We've made really long streams on Clever Programmer. So if I go, all videos, like you'll see that we have like long streams, but you see even from Clever Pro messages, like you guys are doing right. So make sure, how about we do a challenge and we can just, so keep your energy high throughout the video. So that's one big tip I will recommend to you, because your watch time is going to drop and YouTube is going to stop recommending this video because I'm losing. You're like, let's check out this page. So like, and also on your own prep, you haven't prepped for this before. That's why you're not moving through it fucking fast and confidently. You should be like, guys, we're on Next.js. Like literally, if you are talking about Next.js, like guys, we're going to learn about Next.js. And here's the few main important things I'm going to tell you. 1, image optimization. 2, internalization. 3, Next.js analytics. So let's click into analytics. Now, you got a score of 95 here, and move through it fast and prep for it beforehand until you have a lot of practice to be able to just completely do it live. So the one big tip I would give is like a lot about energy and keeping really high energy, or edit the fuck out of the video. Those are your 2 ways to do it. I like to just work on my energy because then it saves me a lot of time, so I can be lazy on the editing. All right. So I would have way higher energy because I think the content you're sharing is good. I just think that like because of under preparation and lack of energy, 1, you're wasting my time. 2, you are not keeping me entertained. You got to be a fucking entertainer. So you got to entertain me through the way, and you got to use your energy to push through. If you don't have energy, then edit the fuck out of your videos and you will blow up. I'll give you an example. Fireship has a great channel on coding. He has no energy. He speaks like the most monotonous speaking I've ever seen on the planet. But he fucking keeps his video tight. So like it has 81,000 views. So if you click on it.
User authentication. There are 2 main ways to get the job done: sessions and tokens. The traditional approach on the web is cookie-based server-side sessions. The process begins with a user filling out their username and password and then submitting it to a server, which then validates it, creates a session in the database, then responds with a session ID. The session ID will be saved in the browser's cookie jar, which is a place in the browser to save.
See what I'm saying? So like here, it's blowing up. His face is not even in here, but he's edited it really well. He worked on a script, then he edited it really well, and then he got a video that just banged and is crushing. So that's what I would say. And then, of course, like work on some titles that are like truly really popular, because there's only about a few videos that really make your channel blow up. So work on those. All right, cool. Eric Thread says, I also hear you're swearing a lot. I don't think that is too good. I know some people are more picky about stuff like that. Yes, but those aren't my people. So that's another thing I want to share with you guys, that not everyone is your people. So don't try to just fit and mold yourself into that. If that is not for you, then that is not for you. But on my channel, where I'm going to be talking for fucking years, I'm not going to be talking like how I don't actually talk in real life. That's the number one way to make my life hard and miserable and make me not want to produce content, right? Because I'm like, oh, can't curse. Like literally, I'll be like, oh, fuck, I said fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. So like, it doesn't matter, guys. What's important is how's your intent. If my intent is I'm demeaning to somebody or I'm demoralizing somebody, that's the real problem. That's the culprit. But if that's your way of speaking, that's how you speak and you talk and you're just passionate, that's okay, right? It's just, where is your intention coming from? Christian said, Yokazi, would love if you give me some feedback. Okay, dope, fine line games, top-notch programmer. Thanks a lot, Rafa. We'll be back with more energy. Scripting can help with the... Scripting and editing can make it really tight and dialed in, all right? It can make it like really, like a video really, really tight if you can script it. If you guys don't have naturally amazing energy, follow people like Fireship and follow people like Parker Walbeck on YouTube. He's also very, very low energy, but he just has everything really tight and scripted, and so it just goes really well. Any tips for dealing with the feeling of credibility? Do I have to talk about this? That's just internal fears, man, and there's really not much I can say to change that for you. I started my YouTube channel when I was a complete beginner in coding, and I actually didn't know that much about coding, and I just started sharing. Every day I learned something, I just shared it. So if every day you share something, you learn something, you share it, you're winning. All right, cool. So I'm loving that you guys are about to post your videos. Let's go and take a look at this one as well. Nice. So these are like really popular titles. I like it. 2 years ago. Okay. What is happening here? New video games every Saturday. Okay. New video every Saturday. Okay. So what is this channel about? I imagine it's somebody playing video games. Okay. Let's click most popular. So this is the most popular.
Hallo Leute und willkommen hier auf meinem Kanal Reigns. Wir spielen heute eine, was ich gespielt habe. Ich weiß gerade nicht, wo die Absicht.
So a few things. I would make the screen full screen, first of all. So shoot it in a way where it's not like, this is TikTok content. This is not necessarily for YouTube. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, bro. Yeah, so I mean, this requires some work, bro. I think if you're gaming, just make sure at least your quality is good. I can see you, I can hear you clearly. I think like that's another thing that is frustrating for people. If they can't hear you clearly. Yeah, so audio quality and video quality is like the next really important thing for you. You can work on your energy too. Like, yeah, I think energy needs work. Again, I've seen people blow up with way less energy. So if it's not going to be the energy, then at least make sure your video quality is good, because I don't feel like following your shit, because it's like, I don't like how it sounds and how it looks. I mean, yeah, dude. Like, so if you're gonna be a video game streamer, you gotta actually make content that I would want to just watch. I don't even know don't really know what's happening here, bro. So yeah, this channel needs work. Okay, all right, guys. So let me see in Slack if there are any like really important questions. I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to get to all of them, guys. What I will say is, who's gonna show up for day 2 tomorrow? All right, I want you guys to show up for day 2 tomorrow. We're going to be talking about how to get your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're going to get started. Work on your videos, and for homework for today, make sure that you guys, if you guys want, submit a video and put it unlisted. All right, if you guys can do that, that would be a phenomenal job. That allows you guys to actually use the momentum of what you learned from today. And you guys, and then I can actually look at your video as well. All right, I can look at your video, your speaking style, and all of those things. So if you can do a video today, drop it as a comment below this or the homework post we make. That's fantastic. And then day 2 tomorrow, we're going to be talking about your first 1,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you, Carl, Vebov, Ted Park. It's going to be tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST, so please mark it in your calendar. And as a matter of fact, do me a favor, and when you mark it in your calendar, do let me know in the comments below that you have done that. I want to see you guys, all of you guys, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, California time. Olivia, thank you so much for being here. She says, thanks, Kazi. I am definitely in for day 2. Back tomorrow. Man, I loved your guys' energy. Thank you guys for being here. Let's go together and change the world one YouTube channel at a time. This is Kazi. I love your beautiful face. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And I just love your beautiful face. I think it's important for you to know that. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of the challenge. Don't do private, unlisted, by the way. For homework, video unlisted. If you make it private, I won't be able to see it. So unlisted, I can see it. Other people can see it too, which I think is helpful. If you drop it in the comments, they can give you their feedback as well. All right? I love it. I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. This is amazing. Thank you. Love your guys' face.